Yesterday, a man making $250,000 a year realized he was one missed paycheck away from losing everything. It didn't happen slowly. It didn't happen over months. It happened in one email. The subject line read, "Organizational restructuring." Inside a glass office in New York City, a senior executive stared at his screen. Outside, the city moved like nothing had changed. Yellow cabs rushed past. People walked with purpose. The skyline stood tall and indifferent. Inside that office, his financial life was collapsing. His heartbeat slowed. His chest tightened. His mind started calculating numbers he had never wanted to calculate. Mortgage, car payment, private school tuition, credit card balances, lifestyle commitments. Downstairs in the same building, another man with the exact same salary opened the exact same email. He read the same words, he understood the same implications, but he felt something completely different. He felt calm, same income, same company, same email. Two completely different reactions. The difference wasn't money, it was direction. If your income stopped tomorrow, would you panic or would you be free? Do not answer too quickly, because most high earners in America are dangerously unprepared. America has mastered one powerful illusion. We confuse income with wealth. We see someone driving a luxury car through the streets of Los Angeles, and we assume they are financially secure. We see a high-rise apartment overlooking the ocean in Miami, and we assume the person living there has made it. We see European vacations, designer clothing, premium memberships, and exclusive restaurants. And we think that is wealth. But income is not wealth. Income is speed. Wealth is stability. Income is motion. Wealth is control. Income can disappear. Wealth can endure. And those two things are not the same. High salaries in expensive cities vanish faster than most people realize, because lifestyle grows automatically with income. Discipline does not. When income rises, ego often rises with it. Standards expand. Expectations expand. Spending expands. And suddenly, the raise that once felt life-changing becomes barely enough. Let's return to those two men in that building. Both earn $250,000 per year. From the outside, they look identical in success. One of them upgraded everything as his income increased. Bigger apartment in a prime neighborhood, a newer luxury vehicle, private education for the kids, fine dining on weekends, international travel twice a year. From the outside, he looks impressive. Polished, successful, but every dollar that enters his account is already spoken for. The mortgage waits, the car lease waits, the credit card statement waits. Subscriptions renew automatically. Lifestyle maintenance never pauses. His money flows outward in every direction. The other man made different choices. When his income increased, he did not inflate his lifestyle. He inflated his assets. He invested consistently in broad market index funds. He purchased cash-flowing properties. He built liquidity reserves. He controlled fixed costs. He allowed his assets to grow quietly in the background. His money did not rush outward. It flowed into ownership. When that restructuring email arrived, one saw disaster. The other saw options. Here is the uncomfortable truth. Most people do not lack money. They lack financial direction. Every month when income enters your bank account, it begins moving. Money never sits still for long. The question is not whether it moves. The question is where it moves. For most people, it moves toward consumption, rent or mortgage payments, car payments, dining out, streaming platforms, upgraded phones, vacations justified as rewards. None of these are evil. None of these are wrong in isolation. But when consumption becomes automatic and investing becomes optional, dependency is created. Dependency is the real risk. Not low income, high earners without direction are fragile. Moderate earners with direction are powerful. In cities like San Francisco, six-figure salaries feel ordinary. But high income in a high-expense environment creates invisible pressure. You must maintain the image. You must keep earning at the same level or higher. When your identity becomes attached to your paycheck, fear gains control over your decisions. That is why layoffs feel like identity collapse. Because for many professionals, lifestyle is a carefully balanced structure, resting on continuous income. Remove one paycheck and the entire structure trembles. Real wealth rarely looks dramatic. It rarely announces itself. It rarely demands attention. It looks boring. Automated investments processed quietly every month. Consistent deposits into retirement accounts. Long-term patience during market volatility. Low-ego decisions that do not impress neighbors. The man who felt calm reading that email was not lucky. He was prepared. While others were upgrading cars, he was upgrading ownership. While others were increasing expenses, he was increasing assets. While others were buying status, he was buying time. Time is the real asset. Time without financial pressure. Time without panic. Time without dependency. Salary gives you comfort. Assets give you freedom. Imagine a recession begins tomorrow. Markets drop sharply. Companies freeze hiring. Bonuses disappear. Corporate restructuring becomes common language. Ask yourself honestly, how many months could you live comfortably without income? 3 months, 6 months, a year. If the thought makes you uncomfortable, that discomfort is not about money, it is about direction. Financial direction is simple in concept, but difficult in practice. Spend less than you earn consistently. Invest the difference automatically. Avoid inflating life. Style with every raise. Build assets that generate income independent of your labor. Maintain liquidity for unexpected shocks. Think in decades, not months. It is not flashy. It does not generate social media applause. But it creates something far more valuable than admiration. It creates control. When the second man read that email, he did not panic because his survival was not tied to one employer. His future was not balanced on one direct deposit. That is power. There is a shift most people never make. They focus on appearing successful instead of becoming secure. They chase visible symbols instead of invisible strength. They optimize income instead of optimizing direction. If you change direction, income becomes a tool, not a lifeline. A tool can be replaced. A lifeline cannot. Right now, your money is moving somewhere. It always is. It is either building your future freedom or financing your present dependence. The next raise you receive will present a choice: upgrade your lifestyle or upgrade your assets. One choice feels exciting immediately. The other feels quiet and disciplined. One builds image, the other builds control. When the next restructuring email arrives in some glass office somewhere in America, who will you be? The person calculating how long before bills overwhelm savings, or the person calmly evaluating new opportunities? The difference will not be income, it will be direction. In America today, the most dangerous financial position is not earning too little. It is earning a lot without a plan, earning a lot without ownership, earning a lot while remaining dependent. If this perspective shifted how you see money, take a moment to reflect before you chase your next upgrade, because real wealth is not loud, it is stable, it is sour. It is controlled, and it is built by people who understand that income alone is never enough. Direction is everything.